Hello, this is Omar. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to multiply mixed numbers. Before I start, I just wanted to say last Friday I couldn't make a video because I went with my family paddleboarding. Question number 1, we have 3 and 4/7 times 2 and 3/5. We want to change the mixed number into an improper fraction to make it a little bit easier for us. So we want to do 3 times 7, which will give you 21, and then we add the numerator, which will give you 25. So you have 25 over 7, and you always want to keep the denominator the same. And then same thing for the second mixed number. 2 times 5 will give you 10, plus 3 will give you 13. So then we will have 13 over 5. Now we see if we can reduce. So 5 goes into itself once and goes into 25 5 times. Since we can't reduce any further, we multiply tops and bottoms. So 5 times 13 equals 65, and 7 times 1 equals 7. Okay, for question number 2, we have 3 and 5/7 times 3 and 1/2. So we want to do 3 times 7, which will give you 21, and then you want to add the 5, which will give you 26. And you always want to keep the denominator the same. And then for 3 and 1/2, we do 3 times 2, which will give you 6. And then you add it by the numerator, which will give you 7. And you always want to keep the denominator the same. So 7 goes into itself once and goes into 7 one time. 2 goes into itself once and goes into 26 13 times. Therefore, since we can't reduce any further, we multiply tops and bottoms. So 13 times 1 equals 13, and 1 times 1 will give you 1. And that will equal 13 as a whole number. In the third question, we're dividing mixed numbers. And now we still have to do the same thing and change mixed numbers into improper fractions. We have 1 and 4/11 divided by 1 and 1/4. So 1 times 11 equals 11, plus 4 equals 15 over 11, because you always want to keep the denominator the same. And then 1 times 4 will give you 4, plus 1 will give you 5. So now we want to use keep, switch, and flip. So we want to keep 15 over 11, then we want to change the division sign into multiplication sign. Then we want to flip 5 over 4, which would be 4 over 5. Do you remember the word reciprocal? Now when we're multiplying, we need to see if we can reduce. So 5 goes into itself once and goes into 15 3 times. And since we can't reduce any further, we multiply tops and bottoms. So 3 times 4 will give you 12, and 11 times 1 will give you 11. So we'll have 12 over 11. Before we move on to the fourth question, I just want to remind you, please smash that like button and subscribe and share with family and friends. And we'll carry on. For the fourth question, we have 3 and 1/2 divided by 1 and 1/3. So we change the mixed number into an improper fraction. So 3 times 2 will give you 6, plus 1 will give you 7. And we want to keep the denominator the same. And then divide by. So 1 times 3 will give you 3, plus 1 will give you 4. And we want to keep the denominator the same. So it'll be 3. Then we want to keep 7 over 2. Then we want to switch the division sign into a multiplication sign. And then we want to flip 4/3, which will be 3/4. So since we can't reduce in this fraction, we multiply tops and bottoms. So 7 times 3 will give you 21. And 2 times 4 will give you 8. And that's it. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with family and friends. And I'll see you on my next video.